What's up everyone, and in today's video I'll be painting volume 28 of Berserk. But first, I found this footage of my first attempt of doing this painting just over a year ago. And for this one, I just wanted to do a quick simple version, so very little detail put into Guts and his armor. And even when I started this painting, I knew I'd do a bigger and more detailed version, which is this video right here. So for now, enjoy me spray painting the moon in the night sky. Sped up, of course. And as you'll see from the final product, it's nothing too amazing, you know, but you get the idea. Not too horrendous for a first take. And with that, it's time to get started on the new and hopefully improved version. So what makes the painting different this time around is that it's now a 12x16 canvas instead of an 8x10. And since it's a bigger canvas, that means the stencils are upscaled as well. And as you can see, I will also be adding the Berserk logo. But more about that when I break out the acrylic paints. For now, enjoy the spray painting process. Yeah, I forgot to record the painting of the stencil, but that doesn't matter too much, because this time the stencil is mainly here to just be painted over. Also ignore my attempt at trying to make some kind of textured rock formations. It didn't work out and wouldn't have mattered anyways, as you'll see later on in the video. But let's move away from spray paint for now and go on to acrylics. And if you ever wanted to put acrylics onto spray paint without a problem, I recommend coating the piece in a matte medium. It really helps the acrylics go on with ease, but if it were all Liquid X spray paint and acrylics, then you don't need the matte medium. But even though the paint now goes on with ease, it's still going to take a few layers to get it the way I like, because you see I'm more comfortable with spray cans than I am a brush. But I'm practicing, and this piece will surely be a learning experience still for me. So who knows how this will look next year if I decide to paint this again. But anyways, here's past me talking about what I've done so far and what needs to be done. Alright, so here's the progress I'm at right now. Right now it's just the very basic first layer. But I kind of do like the legs, or at least the back leg and the arms so far. I think I need to add a little more detail on his left leg. The cape, it needs the most work. I just did a basic thing here because I was thinking about adding the Berserk logo right here, but when looking at it as a whole, I think I'm going to have to add it up here instead. So you're going to have a red katakana of Berserk right there. Kind of make it look like it's painted in blood or whatever. So right here, you'll see that towards the end. And down here, I think I'm just going to add more clouds, so the bottom of the cape's going to get covered. Sign it in red, and my signature, the way I do it, kind of looks like the brand of sacrifice anyway, so thinking of also just adding a brand of sacrifice right here. And then as for the sword, as you can see, I put a little bit of blood in there. I think I'll make this side shine a little more, and then a little more blood there, but more black in the middle right here for shadows. A little more detail on like this ribbon cloth that's on the sword hilt. A little more work with the hand, and then the mask needs the most work, so I need to figure out how to make the teeth go back a little more. Add some more details in the helmet, add the Z-shaped eye, and it'll be pretty good. But yeah, enough of that, let's get back to it. And I'll be honest, any part of a painting video where I'm painting with a brush is pretty boring, mainly due to, like I said earlier, with me not being the best when it comes to brushwork, because honestly I'm kind of just winging it. I mean, yeah, I have the manga cover as reference, but I can't do it exact, nor have the skill to do it exact, so I'm just doing what looks and feels right. For example, the blood. I'm adding quite a bit of blood and blood stains onto this piece. I think it's pretty cool. What do you think? And like I mentioned earlier in the video, the rock formations didn't matter because I decided to put the logo on top instead of the bottom. It just felt right. Because if I put it at the bottom, the top would have just felt empty. So if I just put the logo on top, some clouds, rock formations, the signature, and the brand of sacrifice I was talking about, I think it's going to look better. Okay, now that all that's done, it's time to finish the logo, the little details in the armor, sign it, varnish it with a satin polymer, and it is complete. So without further ado, here's the final product. And here it is. And honestly, I'm pretty happy with it. Seeing as how I'm not too strong with my brushwork yet, but I'm working on it. But also, as you could see from my last year's attempt to this year's attempt, there is some improvement that I see, compared to last year's. And maybe next year, I'm kind of thinking about it, maybe next year I'll try to do an even better version of this. But as for right now, I have plans for painting other anime series, so be on the lookout for that. And if you liked today's video, be sure to like and subscribe. It would mean a lot, especially since I'm getting a little closer to 400 subs now. Yes, again, many thanks for watching, and with that, see you next time.